A baseball player swings and hits a pop fly straight up into the air to the catcher. The height of the baseball in meters t seconds after it's hit is given by the quadratic function. H of t equals negative 4.9 t squared plus 14.7 t plus 1. How long does it take for the baseball to reach its maximum height? What is the maximum height obtained by the baseball? So the function that we're given, h of t, equals negative 4.9 t squared plus 14.7 t plus 1, is going to tell us the height, so h stands for height, at any moment in time after the ball is hit. So if we choose a t, choose a time, and substitute it in for these t's here, that will tell us the height at that moment. Now what this question is asking for is something very specific. They want to know the time, how long. They want to know the time it takes to reach the maximum height and what is that maximum height. So we use that word maximum, and that maximum is the highest, in this case, highest height, the highest y value. Now, in this example, we were given a quadratic function, and we know what the graph of quadratic functions look like. They're either a parabola that opens up like this, or a parabola that opens down. We already know which one it is for this example by taking a look at the a, which is attached to the squared term. The negative 4.9 is the value of a. What I'm referring to is most quadratic functions can be written, or all quadratic functions can be written in this format: ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. A is the coefficient of the squared term. And so our example, we have a equals negative 4.9. Anytime a is negative, we know that we have a parabola that opens down like this. So a being negative 4.9, which is less than 0, means that we have a parabola that opens down. And looking at that picture, if we have a parabola that opens down, remember, we're looking for the maximum height. The maximum height is going to occur at the vertex. So I'm going to be able to answer the question that's asked: how long does it take the ball to reach the maximum height, and what is that maximum height, by finding the vertex of this parabola. So we do have a formula for finding the vertex called the vertex formula. And our vertex is usually written as an ordered pair, HK. And the formula is for the x-coordinate of the vertex. That's negative b over 2a. So you can see it's using the a and the b. The a is the coefficient of the squared term, and b is the coefficient of the x term. Once we get the value of h, the x-coordinate of the vertex, we can find k, the y-coordinate of the vertex, by plugging h into the function. So we're going to substitute this negative b over 2a into the function to get the y value of the vertex. So for our example, we're going to find h, which is negative b over 2a. That's negative 14.7 over 2 times negative 4.9. I got my calculator here. So 2 times negative 4.9. That'll be negative 9.8. So 14.7 divided by 9.8 is positive 1.5, and that's going to be the x-coordinate of the vertex. Then I'm going to get the y-coordinate of the vertex by substituting 1.5 into the function. So I'm substituting into the height function 1.5. That's negative 4.9 times 1.5 squared plus 14.7 times 1.5 plus 1. So I need to do 1.5 squared. That's 2.25. 14.7 times 1.5 will give me 22.05. And 2.25 times 4.9 will be a negative 11.025 plus 22.05 plus 1. I'm going to add negative 11.025 plus 22.05, and that's going to give me 11.025 plus 1 is 12.025. So that is now our vertex. Our vertex is 1.5 and 12.025. So we want to make sure we know what these values mean. So ordered pairs are typically x and y values. In this example, x and y weren't used. We have t and h. So t is our x, our independent variable, and h is our y, our dependent variable. And so this 1.5 is referring to the time, and the 12.025 is referring to the height. So in this example, that baseball is going to reach a max height of 12.025 meters at a time of 1.5 seconds. So if I go back to these questions that were asked here, this first question, how long does it take for the baseball to reach its maximum height? It's going to reach its maximum height at 1.5 seconds. And what is the maximum height? That maximum height is 12.025 meters. Thank you for checking out my videos. Have a great day.